We're back with Hamish, the Airedale Terrier.
Now, Airedales are known as the king of terriers and they're the largest of the terrier breeds. And some of their characteristics are this very long head. They've got these ears that flop forward and this beard as well. But you've got to watch with the beard because it can get little bits of food and things stuck in it. So it needs washing almost daily. So that's just something to bear in mind.
Well, speaking of smelly, if your dog has bad breath, our vet Geoff has got some tips on how to fix it.
Hi Bronwyn, I'm Geoff.
Hey,
Pleased
Geoff.
to meet you.
This is Harper.
And this must be Harper. Hello Harper.
Yeah, well, this is who you come to see.
And this is Charlie, and he's the problem child. So what's wrong with him?
Well, he's a fantastic dog. He's got a lovely nature, but he has the most terrible breath.
Okay, well we need to take a closer look, don't we?
Definitely.
Charlie, it's okay. We'll get that sorted out. So we should start with a good basic examination of him. And so I'm just going to have a wee look at his skin, because his skin is a really important thing to consider when you've got issues like bad breath. His coat looks really good. He's got a lovely damp, wet nose. Everything looks normal there. No staining around his mouth. That's a really good sign as well. I'm just going to have a quick listen to his heart.
Oh, good.
He's got a nice steady heartbeat. No sign of a murmur. But inside his mouth, for such a young dog, I get a grotty surprise. So immediately I can see some tartar. You can probably see some tartar on his canine. On his premolars here, some more tartar. Not a lot of gingivitis. Now looking further back into his mouth, a lot of tartar on that big carnassial tooth. This tartar is creeping up here because the gingiva, or the gum, has receded off this tooth. So this is quite a problem here, quite a problem. He's got a perfect bite, just a very gentle scissor bite. So there's nothing wrong with the anatomy of his mouth. The build-up of tartar definitely seems to follow some breeds. Some families of dogs seem to have it worse than others. Diet definitely plays a part as well. So what we would probably want to do is maybe have a quick look at some of your other dogs' mouths and see what level of tartar they've got. That would be good. Hey, so this is Gidget. This is Charlie's mum. I'm just going to have a quick look at her teeth. What a good girl. So a little bit of tartar on her canines, definitely. Gums actually look healthier than Charlie's. And looking back here on the carnassial, much cleaner. You can see the gum margin, nice and smooth there. That's what teeth should look like. So by comparison, you know, Gidget's older than Charlie, but she's got a much healthier mouth. She's got tartar, she's got a little bit of gingivitis, but not at the level that Charlie's got. And that's why Charlie's got such a smelly mouth, and that's why Gidget has got a relatively clean breath, even though she's got some tartar. Charlie's an adored family pet, but his breath stops him from getting those cuddles he deserves. He needs to have this tartar cleaned off. Brushing his teeth at the moment is not going to help. We have to give him an anaesthetic, and he has to have those teeth very carefully cleaned. But once his teeth are clean, a combination of brushing his teeth, maybe some raw chews, something that exercises his mouth, because this problem is going to continue. Even after we've cleaned his teeth, the same process is going to slowly start again. Cleaning his teeth. Have you thought about trying to brush his teeth?
I can't say I have. I have kind of tried to keep away from that, but having said that, I'm driving with my head out the window most of the time in the car because his breath is so bad, so maybe I should start.
Yep, scares most people.
All right, here we go. Here's the...
Good selection of toothbrushes. It's good that it's got a little bit of water on it, nice and wet. So just a little quick brush there. Quickly onto the other side, a little bit of brushing, so that he doesn't feel like it's annoying him too much. I'll leave you to give that a little bit of a try. So just don't spend too much time in any one area. He just needs to get used to the idea. So this is really just a wee practice today for him. To maintain nice clean teeth, use a small soft toothbrush and brush their teeth lightly, daily if you can.
Good boy, good boy.
It's really important to remember that periodontal disease, you know, mouth infections in both dogs and cats is probably the #1 illness that we see as veterinarians. So looking after their mouth, keeping them healthy is the best thing you can possibly do for your pet.
Well, I bet Bronnie and Harper are a bit happier about giving Charlie a cuddle now. Good advice, Geoff.
Now, Airedales are a real high-energy breed. Particularly in the first couple of years, they'll need loads of room to run around in. They will mellow out a little bit as they get a little bit older, but if you work really long hours or aren't that active, then it's probably not the best breed for you.
Now, if you've got a pet that likes to wander, that's when they can sometimes go missing, but the SPCA can help.
Sometimes lost pets find their own way to the SPCA, like Chairman Meow, who was found wandering around paddocks near an SPCA branch. While the chairman was up for adoption, he was reunited with his owner, who thought she'd lost her cat, actually called Nemo, forever. If you've lost or found a pet, the first thing to do is call your local SPCA. They are part of community networks ensuring lost pets are kept safe and well. If you've lost or found a pet after recently shifting house, make sure you talk to your old and new neighbours. For more information, go to the website. There you can find out how to contact your local SPCA. After the break, Jeremy gets close, but not too close, to some big Aussie crocs.